Hi there people, welcome back to another video. I know it's pretty late and the sound quality on this video is going to be pretty bad because of course it's like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock and I'm filming this in a different studio to normal. So if it's a bit echoey, please do, understand. Anyway, we have a lot to talk about so far with Hcmc. If we look at our screen, we will see that the price of Hcmc rocketed towards the end of the session. Another really interesting thing which we saw with Hcmc is we actually saw Philip Morris release a response to Hcmc literally in the past few moments. Now, like I said in the earlier video, just a few moments before this one, like an hour ago, we are going to be looking at this in more detail tomorrow, so please join us for that. Again, pacer monitor, they do like to block these things off, unfortunately, especially when these things are still hot off the press. So unfortunately, that is what we are seeing right now. Hopefully, I'll be able to get you some information on this as soon as tomorrow, so that will be coming out. But yes, they have responded. So for those of you wondering if the motion to stay for 30 days meant they would be going ahead or not, well, they have actually done so. They have, submitted some documents. I think it was 22 pages long, so there you go. But what we're focusing on today in this really short and quick video is just what we have seen, obviously, towards the end of session. Now, apparently, let's get rid of that advert. But yeah, apparently down here you can see the price of this stock has gone from being a standard level, which we have continuously seen, of about 0.0011 all the way up to 1.2, and now we've rocketed to 1.6. So again, it's like what, 5 or 6 cent, obviously that's gone up by, or even 4 cent on the low side, but it is still an increase, and a lot of people are seeing this as a breakout. That is true, especially when we look at the price action, and a lot of people are saying that my previous video from literally like an hour ago is wrong and it should be taken down. Well guys, I'm going to say what I have said for like the past week or so continuously. I think this, what we are seeing right now, it's not a main catalyst. It isn't a main catalyst, that's just a fact. When we get the judge's response, that is a main catalyst, but this really is something which is building hype around this stock. And that is not ever a bad thing. In fact, when stocks go up and I say that they're not going to go up by so much, I am actually happy to be wrong in that instance, because we all want to see this stock rocket, right? We all want to get rich. But at the end of the day, we have seen this one pick itself up recently. I personally believe a lot of hype has come into this one towards the end of day. So what can we expect from this stock going forwards into tomorrow, and of course it will be as tomorrow's a weekend, going forwards into Monday? Well, personally guys, I think Monday is going to be really interesting. I would really love to see how the market does react to this one. Now, one thing that we have learned in the past week or so, looking at stocks, cryptos, all sorts of markets, is that a lot of the time, sometimes there are catalysts behind stocks and cryptos and whatnot. Sometimes the prices just rocket, not necessarily with the best of reasoning. So it's not impossible that we could see the price of Hcmc rocket in the next week or so, and obviously I would love to see that happen. So guys, I'm really happy that this one is up so much by by the end of the session. I think a lot of people are getting really hyped up about this stock. The question is, will it continue into Monday? Hopefully it will, because we are up by 33% on Friday, which is fantastic. Again, I'm not too sure whether this one is going to rocket on Monday or whether it's going to come down by a little bit, but honestly, I do hope it does stay up, and hopefully we can break past the level of 0.002. Now, to those of you who are saying that this one's going to hit $1 on Monday, Tuesday, something like that, I hate to say it, guys. I'm just going to say it again, I love Hcmc, but I think when it comes to these facts, it's a case of bullish on one side, bearish on one side, and the truth is somewhere in the middle. Now, in my opinion, I'm still more towards the bullish side on Hcmc. I think this one could hit $1 if they were to, have buybacks and things like that, potentially. But obviously there is still some potential for it to rocket to maybe, I don't know, 1 cent, or at least around then, in the next few months. So even if this price does continue to rocket, guys, what I'm trying to say is, yes, it's fantastic, I'm hyped up, you guys are probably quite hyped up, and I do hope it does continue to rocket, but ultimately, guys, we are in for this one long haul. We're waiting for the lawsuit to basically commence, and one thing that I really want to drill home before you say anything that I'm bashing Hcmc or something, one thing which I really want to drill home is, let's think about this one, okay? The price was 0.0011 this morning, and now we're coming to close 0.00 0.016. It's not the biggest increase, but it's up by 33%. Can we just take a minute to think about this, people? It's gone up by 33% with no real catalyst. I mean, yes, Philip Morris reply, it is something which people were hyping, it's something people were anticipating, but it wasn't really like a main catalyst. Can you guys just imagine, just take a minute to imagine what would happen if they were to win the lawsuit? if the judge was to vote in their favour and then the lawsuit was to go ahead, or if they were to settle this case. Can you just imagine the impact it would have on Hcmc? So again, this is just a quick video talk about the fact that it has rocketed up. I think a lot of hype has got into the stock. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Personally, I am happy about it. Tell me your thoughts down below. Thank you guys. I'll see you again tomorrow for a more in-depth, detailed one. Goodbye until then.